There isn't one defined route to tennis stardom. Just as in a match where there are many ways of winning, be it serve volleying, baseline grinding, 1-2 blows or counter-punches, a successful career and the path to it takes many forms. Of those, the trend of playing college tennis is undoubtedly growing. In 2021, 5 Grand Slam doubles titles were shared amongst college athletes. College graduates Jennifer Brady and Danielle finished runner-up in the last 2 Australian Opens, while Cameron Norrie is on the cusp of the top 10. College players are becoming increasingly commonplace on the ATP and WTA Tours. But why the surge in popularity? The most obvious answer is cost. While the US Tennis Association has estimated annual costs for a highly competitive professional at $143,000 a year, a college scholarship can save student athletes up to $50,000 a year in fees. The actual value of a full scholarship, covering tuition, accommodation, coaching, training and equipment, is estimated at $90,000 a year. The development of sports science is another factor. The evolution of the sport has led to players' careers lasting longer and peaking later. With careers regularly pushing into their late 30s, there is less rush to get on tour. As with any route to professional tennis, the road to college begins long before arrival on campus, and success is far from guaranteed. The Lawn Tennis Association estimates it costs about £250,000 to develop a player from the age of 5 to 18, and competition for a college scholarship is intense. Only 2% of high school athletes are awarded Division I athletic scholarships, many of which are only partially funded, and that figure only factors in those who attend college rather than dropping out of education altogether. There are more than 1,100 women's programs and more than 950 men's programs across 5 different divisions: NCAA Division I, II and III, NAIA and Junior College, with an average of 8 to 12 members on each team. The process of being recruited is complex. There are a strict set of NCAA rules that all parties must follow in the lead up to and during their college days. Incoming graduates require NCAA Eligibility Center approval, with factors such as grade point averages and core modules passed accounted for. Coaches must pass an annual exam to help navigate multifaceted eligibility, recruiting and compliance laws, which rule against coaches contacting players before the 11th grade, although players can contact coaches a year earlier, restricts the number of official Division I visits for players to 5, and stops players accepting external prize money of more than $10,000 per year. Competition can be fierce for the best players, and coaches can attempt to sweeten the deal by allowing a private coach or parent to remain involved by incorporating individual practice into allowed training hours. How do players get noticed in the first place? Coaches utilise several tools, including USTA and ITF rankings, Tennis Recruiting Network star ratings, where top players are considered blue chip, with the scale then sliding down from 5 to 1 stars, and the Universal Tennis Rating, which is increasing in popularity. They consider a player's experience, attendance at top tennis academies, and, for top recruits, their performances at tournaments such as the Orange Bowl. Many coaches won't rely solely on a rating or ranking, and measure movement, endurance, adaptability and sportsmanship with their own eyes. Of course, it would be too time-consuming for college coaches to visit every player, so candidates produce recruiting videos to highlight their skills. Even if you're fortunate enough to earn a scholarship, you may not keep it. Contracts typically last a year and aren't always renewed. Non-renewals can happen for various reasons, including a coaching change, disciplinary issues on or off the court, or poor academic performance. The chances of college athletes graduating to the upper levels of the professional game are even slighter than earning a scholarship in the first place, with very few players outside the top 150 coming close to breaking even. A lucrative career in tennis is, for many, a pipe dream. However, more so than the lonely, hard-fought life in the lower rungs of the professional game, college tennis does provide fallback options. Graduates will leave with a degree, be more prepared for the regular workforce, and even, in Richard Branson's view, apply many of the skills acquired in their tennis training to the business world. In effect, he says, the discipline and determination it takes to compete as a professional athlete is not unlike what it takes to be an entrepreneur. While college tennis is no barrier to scaling the heights of the fiercely competitive pro game, it is a safer option than attempting to go it alone. It's no wonder its popularity continues to surge.